I don't think it's worth the money, but I'll say that with the caveat that good morning everyone, and welcome to day 3 of our time on Adventure of the Seas. First cruise back in 16 months. Starting to live my best cruise life. You know, I'm getting to the point in the cruise where it's like, okay, the travel of the cruise and the preparing for the cruise and everything is done. The stress level's gone down. Now I can really get into it, enjoy the cruise. Today, we have our second of 2 days here at Perfect Day at CoCoCay. Yesterday was amazing. If you missed that video, make sure you go back and see it. Really took you all around the island and showed you what all was here. Went to the beach, but today we're gonna go to Thrill Waterpark. I bought a pass for that, so planning to spend a portion of the day there, and then who knows what's gonna happen. I'm walking now, gonna go right to the water park and check it out. Really excited to see what all is over there, so thank you for stopping by. My name is Zach. This is Adventure in Coriolis. Let's get this second perfect day started. That was really easy. All I did was scan my SeaPass card because I had pre-purchased my pass before the cruise on Royal Caribbean's website, and the pass was $90. I did buy it myself. This is not gifted or sponsored at all by Royal Caribbean, so you are going to get an honest review of the experience today. As such, as I'm not sponsored by Royal, I can't actually take my camera because I've not been given a media pass or anything on any of the slides, so apologies up front for that. But I am going to give you my honest review of everything, and I'm going to show you everything. So just wanted to give that disclaimer up front that you're going to get full honesty with me because I've not been bought by anyone. So over here is the wave pool. I don't see a lazy river. I don't think there is a lazy river or anything, but a wave pool over here, and then back here is Daredevil Tower, and this is where there are 1, 2, 5 or 6, it looks like, different water slides, including the Daredevil Fall, I guess it is. I'm not sure of the exact name of it, but all the way up there at the top. So these are all slides. They're just body slides, so there's no mats or anything involved with that. And here's the splashdown for a couple of them. And then over here, there's some more slides, which I think do involve tubes and things like that. All right, so that's sort of the lay of the land. My first impression is there doesn't appear to be a lot here. There are several slides here, several slides back here. There's the wave pool. But other than that, so far it doesn't seem like a whole lot of attractions here at this water park. There are lockers available, as well as men and women showers right when you come in to the water park. So I'm gonna go drop my stuff there now, check out some of the attractions, and I'll report back in a little bit and let you know what I think of Thrill Waterpark. So we're now at the entrance for looks like there's 5 slides up here on the tower. There is a shoe drop right there at the entrance, you can see. So if you want to wear your shoes around, because the pavement does get pretty warm, you don't have to walk around barefoot all day. You can actually leave your shoes there, then ascend all those stairs. I just rode the purple slide over here. The guy called it the baby slide, but it tore my back up. I know that, baby or not. So now, I don't know, I'll have to try some of the body slides out later, maybe to wear a shirt. I don't think it helps that I just greased my back with sunscreen right before I came here, so probably didn't make matters good either. But you know, there's 5 slides there. Over at the other tower, I'll pan around here, back there behind me, there are more slides. There's some racers, which means you lay on a mat on your belly and go down them. We'll check those out in a minute. There's also some double rider slides over there, also a single rider. Those are all either tube or mat. And then the tower here behind me, those are all body slides. So plenty of options. Also just got in the wave pool for a few minutes. Seems kind of small, but it's a small park, so I guess that makes sense. So gonna hang out here by the wave pool for a bit and work up the nerve to go up some of those bigger slides behind me. So there are a lot of umbrellas and chairs all around here at the wave pool, but also behind the body slides there's some as well. And these are all free and included with your admission to the water park for the day. Now I'm gonna walk over here, the very short walk, to the snack shack and get some lunch. This is the same, I believe the same snack shack that they have out on the general CoCoCay for just anyone to go to. But this one, not as many people have access to it because only the people that have access to the water park can go to this snack shack. So there's no line over there. There's hardly anyone even sitting. So let's go get some lunch. All right, so just grabbed lunch here at the snack shack, and everyone is so very helpful here. And here come the stupid seagulls trying to get food. You gotta watch your food anywhere you are on this island, because the seagulls have been attacking everyone's food that's been left unattended, but mine is well attended. I got the shack burger, which is right here, and then fries like I did yesterday, and then the lemon lime drink that they have at the drink stand. Okay, I should apologize to the seagulls. I didn't mean to call them stupid. I know they're just hungry animals and they're used to people feeding them. So over here on the other side, for some way finding, there's the tower. So this is on the other side of Thrill Waterpark. The yellow and pink slide here is the Slingshot, and all of the lifeguards and operators here have told me that is awesome. The Slingshot is a 2-person or more attraction though, so if you are coming by yourself, sorry, you're out of luck, just like me, or you'll need to find a buddy. Over to the right, you have the racers, and there are mats here, the blue mats. You take those up the stairs with you to do the racers. I think you come down on your belly. And then this one over here on the left, the purple and the green, this one is fun. This is the one I've been doing, and this is Twister. And you actually grab one of the green floats over here and take it up the stairs with you. Since I can't actually show you the water slides as I go down them, I thought I would at least show you what it's like. I'll do my best to do an accurate representation of it. So it's something like this. Woo. There it is. It's pretty dark in all the slides. Some of them do have little colored window sections that make like a kaleidoscope effect, but other than that, it's dark. It's a sort of claustrophobic feeling. It smells like chlorine, and that's about the gist of a water slide. So I believe I'm about water parked out for a bit now. It's just after 1 o'clock. I was laying out by the wave pool, which was nice, but I'm like, hey, I have like a natural wave pool just right over here. So I'm gonna go over here and get a spot right on the beach and enjoy the last few hours that we have here. Now, the water park, once you do have an admission for the day, the admission is good for all day. You just use your C pass. You can scan in and out as many times as you'd like throughout the day. So I can go back there later if I choose. So this here is called Splash Away Bay. It's right across from another entrance to Thrill Waterpark. You can actually come in here. This is, you see the tower up there. This is along the path that goes right behind the tower. And this will run back to the Oasis Lagoon, but this is the other entrance that you can take that's a little bit more accessible to the beaches and other places. Now found myself a seat here by the ocean, the real wave pool. Just down from the chill grill, and just gonna hang out here and relax for the better part of the afternoon. I did stop on the way here and got myself a funnel cake. Let's see, get a better shot. There we go. So it's just now near 3 o'clock, and I think I'm gonna head on back to the ship. I am suddenly very sleepy, just very tired. I was relaxing there by the beach and laying under the umbrella, and I'm just hot. I feel like I've gotten maybe too much sun today, so I feel like the sun's zapping me of my energy. You know, we've all been at home for the past year and unable to leave our houses and stuff, and now we're like slung out into the sun, and it's like it takes all of our energy, or at least that's how I feel about it anyway. So we'll give my thoughts now about Thrill Waterpark. First of all, to be on a private island and owned by a cruise line, it's absolutely incredible. You know, the first thing you notice when you pull up at CoCoCay is the tower with all the water slides on it. It's so colorful, it's so bright, it's so inviting to the eye. So that's really cool. It's marketed very well, it's themed very well. I don't really feel like there's a whole lot over there though. I know there's a lot of slides, a lot of those are body slides, and I really don't like the body slides. In fact, I only did one of them today because it just hurts your back so much. Every little seam in the water slide, it feels like you snag it on the way down, so it's very brutal. There are more slides that you could do with mats and things like that. The premier attraction there was the Slingshot though, and I am a solo traveler this trip, and I did not have one to do that slide with me, so I was told, you know, by everyone that works there, like, you need to do the Slingshot, you need to do the Slingshot. And I'm like, well, I'm by myself. And they're like, oh, you have to have 2 people. So if you are traveling by yourself, it may not be worth the money that you're paying because you can't do all the attractions. You do need a buddy. The wave pool was awesome, probably my favorite part. Very cool, very relaxing. They kept the waves going pretty much the whole time. Different than some wave pools I've been in at some water parks before where they'll cut it off for periods of time. The waves were constantly going. They would switch up the pattern of the waves, so that was neat also. The availability of chairs and the timeliness of food when you order it, and the bar staff was walking around very quick. Like I said, there's not a lot of people here, so there was a lot of room over there for folks. So for that part, it was great. However, I don't think it's worth the money, but I'll say that with the caveat that most decent cruise ship excursions that you're going to go on in most all ports, you're probably going to pay at least $90 a person roundabout if it's something like a water park, if it's something of that magnitude, something that exciting and thrilling, you're going to pay that much. So on a cruise, $90 is probably par. I do think that's overpriced, but I do get the pricing point of it. Now, it's not going to give you the value that you're going to get like if you go to Orlando or somewhere to a major like water park and pay the same money. They don't have that many attractions over there, but for it to be an excursion on a private island owned by a cruise ship, it's absolutely worth it if you are interested in slides and water attractions, or if you have kids and you want to take them. Especially, I think I found a place to relax for a minute. They have these hammocks sitting. This is on Chill Island. This is nice, just looking up, laying under the palm trees. I'll probably go to sleep here and miss the ship. That'd be tragic, wouldn't it? To never be able to leave CoCoCay. Tempting. So serene. I've been here now for about an hour, just rocking away in the hammock. This is amazing. This is what vacation is for. And I've found pure relaxation today here at CoCoCay. Oh wow, no, I missed him, thank you. He's big. Now we have a Bahama friend over there. That is a huge iguana. And I'm not getting any closer than this, so I hope you all can see. Can they run fast? Like, can he come at me? I don't know, I gotta go. So sad to be leaving CoCoCay and not to be coming here again tomorrow. I have truly loved this place. I can't say that enough. This has been incredible. I'm so glad that we had 2 days here. And I'm excited to book my next Royal cruise that comes here. I've got to do it. I'm excited to sail on Royal again, and I'm definitely coming here on it. So I'll be hitting up that next cruise desk at some point during this sailing to secure that trip. There's some cool weather back here, just off to my left. That's pretty cool. There's some sort of a storm going on over there, but again, like I said, we've dodged the weather here for the past 2 days. We haven't had any rain or storms, so it's been very nice to have beautiful sunshine. So even if we have bad weather the rest of the trip, at least we had 2 beautiful days here at CoCoCay. Good evening, everyone. It's now almost 7:45 and it is formal night or formal evening here on the Adventure of the Seas. So about to head out now to go down to the dining room, but it's a beautiful evening here on the ocean. As we left CoCoCay earlier, it was actually raining, and that was actually very nice just to hear the rain hitting the ocean. But you can see behind me now, it's very calm. The seas are calm. And it's just a beautiful evening. So looking forward to getting down to dinner, because dinner has been on point the entire cruise, and I know it will be tonight also. I'll have a full review of that in just a few moments. So now just back from dinner, another fantastic night in the dining room, folks. The Adventure of the Sea, Royal Caribbean, fantastic food, fantastic service. I don't know if it's just the sailing in particular, because there's so few people, or what the deal is, but the food is next level. Started out my meal with the iceberg wedge salad, and even without me asking, the waiter brought extra blue cheese dressing for the salad, and that was fantastic. The salad itself was very good. Also got the fried crispy calamari. This is a dish that I try to get on all of my cruises, no matter what line I'm on, and it was very good here on Royal. For my main dish, I got the beef tenderloin, and that was a great cut of meat. It was so tender. A couple nights ago, I called the prime rib that I got the best main dining room dinner that I've had on a cruise ship, and I still stand by that. This was just another great cut of meat that I got in the dining room tonight. Was very impressed with the beef tenderloin. And then for dessert, I got the Grand Mariner souffle, and my wait staff at my table that I have every night, they are fantastic. They take very good care of me, and they brought me 2, which I quickly consumed both of, because it was really good. Piping hot. All the food's been hot. It's been very fresh. You know, nothing's been lukewarm or cold or tasted like it sat under a heat lamp for a long time. Everything has been perfection in terms of food in the main dining room, and I'm loving it. They're taking such good care of me here on Adventure of the Seas. That's going to do it for our day. Had a great day at CoCoCay, a great couple of days there. Tomorrow is a sea day, but going to have several things planned for the video tomorrow, including lunch at Chops Grill, which is the steakhouse here on board Adventure of the Sea. Probably also going to do a ship tour to just show you some of the highlights around the ship, maybe a stateroom tour, and we'll just see what happens. Thank you all so much for watching this video. See you tomorrow from the sea day. Good night, everyone.